Autopsy.
Oh man, come on, get in on it, DJ. Come on, let's go dance. Come on. It's the action film autopsy dance. Except I have to do it properly. You do it that way. I do it this way. Open hands.
Jazz hands.
Kung fu hands.
What is going on? It's your boy Preston, PhatSamuraiGuy, back again with another episode of Action Film Autopsy. And you know him, you love him. He has returned, the Kung Fu Santa himself, award-winning author, Hall of Famer. That's right.
Best-selling author too, buddy.
Aha, yes. Rick Myers. Welcome back, Rick.
Hey, nice to be back. Awesome to be back. Every single time you do that introduction, I notice something else. And this time I noticed how advanced the choreography has gotten throughout the industry to the point where it explains a lot of things that we're going to be talking about this month too.
Yes, that's right. And here he is from the Metal Tavern podcast. If you guys enjoy movies and metal, you have to say it like that. You can't say metal. You metal. A new
metal.
Welcome back.
You guys left me with these two clowns again.
Look at that Ghouls of Midnight artwork in the back. I love that. It's awesome. That's awesome. Yes. It's good to see everybody. Got Severio in the house. We got the Nightcrawler dude. Good to see. Tuomas, good to see you, man. Yeah, good to see everybody. And I just noticed this just now that what in the world? We have finally done it. We have done it. All you badass subscribers out there, thank you guys so much. The Movie Dojo Army, our channel members, our patrons. I just checked right now. We just reached 30K, everybody.
Hey!
We just reached 30K. Yes. So thank you so much for getting us there. And as of right now, at this moment, the channel has reached 30K. An hour from now, it may go back to 29.
No. Well, it will.
That's how it happens on YouTube.
As soon as I leave the screen, it'll go down.
It'll go. Yeah.
As of this moment, 30K.
As of this moment, we reached it. So thank you guys so much, and thanks again for all the awesome birthday wishes on social media. That's right. I'm 346 years old now. Yes. So yeah, thank you guys for all that. And here's to 40K. We're gonna keep it rocking and rolling. We're gonna jump right into this. I think, Rick, when we get to Welgo, we'll do Blades, and then when we get to Disney, we could do Daredevil. What do you say?
Fair enough. What we're talking about is that we're going to show you some trailers. And in the meantime,
trailer reaction live.
As much as I like this new background for my own sort of background, it's distracting me now because they're moving all the time.
Okay,
let's have a still one. Can we put a still one up?
Boom. There you go. How's that? Okay. All right.
Two guys I've met in the corner and interviewed extensively.
Yeah, how cool is that?
Yeah.
All right. Up first, Rick. What do we got? We're going from the theater.
We're starting the theaters. That's right.
Yeah. Up first, we have one of my favorite anime characters of all time. I watched the original season 1. I'm probably saying the name wrong, but it's one of my favorite anime movies of all time. Castle of Cagliostro. I think I said it wrong.
Yes, you're saying it wrong.
But you guys know which one I'm talking about.
Yes.
It's one of the greatest anime movies I've ever seen. I am a fan of the Lupin, baby.
Lupin 3.
Yeah. I love me some Lupin.
Let me give you some background. Lupin III, and specifically Castle Cagliostro.
Thank you. I always get it wrong.
Was the main thing that introduced the non-aware to anime in America, because Castle Cagliostro was directed by Miyazaki. It was his big introduction to the mass audience. And so many people say that it is the best Lupin 3 movie. It is the most stylish. It is the most anime because Miyazaki. But what we have here, the new Lupin movie is called Immortal Bloodline. Do we have the poster?
Yeah. Boom.
Well, sort of boom.
There you go.
There it is. Yes. Now you'll notice this doesn't look at all like Castle Cagliostro. This looks like the Lupin 3 manga, which was done by a guy who called himself, and the rest of the world soon called him, Monkey Punch. And so they sort of went, Castle Cagliostro is not really a Monkey Punch Lupin movie, it's a Miyazaki movie. So what we have here is that all these other movies over the years adhere to the style of the manga. That's
Right.
that very caricature and the monkey punch look.
Yeah.
And this one is a great movie for anybody who knows Lupin 3 or doesn't know Lupin 3. This is a great movie to see because this is supposedly the last one.
Oh,
This the director of most of the Lupin 3 movies, who was not Miyazaki,
okay.
he's done all these other movies. This, if it's not the last Lupin movie, it's the last movie by this guy who's done like at least a half a dozen. It's Takeshi Koike, who
Yeah.
I love because to my mind he's made one of the best samurai Japanese martial art animes of all time, Ninja Scroll.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So this is the same guy. And so here he's wrapping up his storyline for Lupin. This is his last Lupin. And so basically it starts with all sorts of allusions to the previous Lupin story. It brings you up to date and then plays it off. And they worked the final chapter in the Lupin universe of Kooke. And it's a hand-drawn homage. It's another
Nice.
great thing to see because it's not done by computers. It's done by people with pens, maybe on computers, but they're still doing it. And
Yeah.
as such, it's fascinating. If you've seen all the other Lupin stuff, see it for sure. If you haven't seen all the Lupin stuff, see it for sure.
Nice. Nice. Yeah.
Just
The last one I saw, the movie I saw was Goemon's Blood Spray, which was great. And that came out in 2017. So yeah, I got to check this one out. Nice.
Yep, absolutely.
Nice. All right. Now it's your favorite actor.
Listen,
Yeah.
January is owned by these guys.
Right.
I realize like at least 3 major stars of a major movie we're going to be talking about are in this team. And in the case of 2 of them, they're directed by the same guy. What seemed to happen is that this other guy saw what my favorite actor, who you're alluded to, who he was working with fairly steadily, his directing partner, and suddenly his directing partner is working on the other guy's movie of this month. And I'm sort of saying, yeah, because these guys are getting smart, because they can't get any respect from major mainstream studio directors. So they're creating their own little independent exploitation world. And as such, you're guaranteed of a good time. Guaranteed of a good time, people. It's not, is it going to be an A movie? Unlikely, but it will be nothing less than a B. Nothing less than a B. And each of the actors, and this is how I watch each of these movies. When I see the star, I always go, go ahead, show them, them.
All right. It's the butt has returned. Return of the butt.
The butt and the lure, yes. And the Baccarin, she's showing up in a lot of this stuff now. She's really solid. I don't know who that kid is, and also he's got a pimple coming off of his forehead like you wouldn't believe. Look at that thing. But be that as it may, now look, why do we need a sequel to Greenland? Mm-hmm. Greenland seemed to be its own little disaster movie. It worked quite well. But basically, the director, do you know who the director is? He spells his first name the way I do. It's Rick Waugh. No K Waugh, who's done several of the past Gerald Butler. They seem to have found a nice partnership. And again, neither of them do a bad job. Hey, guys. Hey, Brian. In any case, so I was not expecting. Actually, I wasn't not expecting. I'm pretending I wasn't expecting anything. But seeing that it was Rick and seeing that it was Gerald, I'm saying, surprise me, boys. And they didn't surprise me. They made this as good as they could. It's a survival movie more than an action movie.
Okay.
But it's still I came out of it going, yeah, you didn't fail. It's not a C movie. It's not a D movie. It's not an E movie. It's not an F movie. It's a big movie. And it's done real well. And of course, being Gerald and being Baccarin, Maureen, nobody phones it in.
Nice.
Nobody phones it in.
Nice.
So yeah,
is this a shot right here from the movie?
Yeah, that's the highlight of the film. This is like a video game come to life. They have to, you see, one group is going one way, the other group's going the other way, and there are all sorts of, it's just such a clever concept, but it's a real video game concept. If they do a Greenland video game, this is going to be a major part of it. This was a delightful sequence because it's all about survival.
Nice.
It's a nice.
Is there going to be a Greenland 3?
I hope not. But if there is, I'll see it.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to be interested to see how they keep the balls in the air for that one.
Yeah. Copy that. All right. Everybody knows this legend right here, the legendary Michael Jai White. Well, I would love to interview someday. I'll get him on the show. But I'm hearing good things about Oscar Shaw. Rick, is this good?
Well, that went quite real quick.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to the next movie.
No. Michael's great. Michael's been a guest at the Kung Fu Extravaganza many times. Michael has promoted this. He's got his name above the title. I'm in the same sort of situation as I was with Cynthia Rothrock's movie.
Okay, I got you.
There's nothing, see it.
He's good, but there's issues.
He's great, and the movie.
Okay.
It's an independent movie. Again, that shot is representative. See the lighting?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, he's in focus. The gun's out of focus.
Okay.
Yeah. If you like him, see it.
I know that he came out with 2 films last year, and you covered both of those.
Yeah.
And again, you liked him, and you liked the fights, but the movies, there was issues with the movies. Is this kind of the same thing, or?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Pretty much. It's just that I may have been in a mood because there's been a lot. There's a lot in this episode that I've been surprised by. I was not surprised by Oscar Shaw.
Okay.
Even
it's more of a crime thriller, not really martial arts movie.
No, it's not. It's an action movie. I mean, we're action film Autopsy. We're not martial arts film Autopsy. So it is an action movie, and that poster says it all. It's better than some of the posters we'll be seeing here.
Okay.
But yeah, if you like him, try it out.
Okay.
It's not an A movie.
Right. All right. Copy that. Well, this next one.
And speaking of not being an A movie.
Well, I saw the trailer and I was like, well, this looks like an intense thriller. Is Relentless intense?
It's not in a tent. It's outside for the most part. But does that poster remind you of anything?
Looks like
it's a movie. It's a movie. Well, it's close. That's good. But also, it's a movie I think we reviewed either last month or the month before, which is Sisu.
Oh,
yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah,
this is an independent made, and it's clearly the poster says it all. I mean, the hammer, the gun, and the barbed wire, and that face. It's basically it's Relentless. It's not an A movie. But if you watch, I love that picture. It's very much they're sort of like going, we're doing the best we can here. You'll notice that a lot of these independent movies that we will be talking about this month are clearly inspired by other successes. And they're no longer copying the same old. This guy's copying Sisu. He's also copying a bunch of other stuff wherever somebody's wrapping their fists in barbed wire. So they're having a good time. And it's another one of these movies where it's, leave your brain by the door. And if you like relentlessness and hyper violence, enjoy. Yes, we're going to have a lot of badass this month.
Okay.
Samurai. So you're in good state.
I'm in good hands. All right. All right. Now I've never even heard of this one.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let's go back for a second. I just wanted to say one of the other reasons that Relentless is a labor of love is that Tom Botchii, Botchii, he wrote it, directed it, choreographed it, edited it, and produced it.
Wow.
So if
Labor
you have
of
any
love.
problems, take it up with Tom.
Okay. All right, cool.
That's
Copy
kind of
that.
cool, though, that you can still do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm telling you, if you have,
It kind of seems like the norm now. They're doing everything
that's my
themselves.
feeling. If you have one of these, go out and make a movie. Stop,
All right.
complaining.
Hey, thanks for the super chat, man. I really appreciate it. Congrats on the 30K. Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm
This
being,
one.
Oh, I'm being a mentor. Let me just say, I'm being a
Oh.
mentor now to a film student at Emerson College. Not my alma mater, but the place that accepts me as a student there had accepted me. All the other places I went sort of like are not. University of Bridgeport accepts me as a professor. They're not as a student, no. But anyway, so I'm talking to him, and he says, "Well, how do I get my resume up?" I say, "Fuck getting your resume up. Go make movies."
Right.
But anyway, go ahead. Back to Internship.
Yes. What is this? A spy? What do we got going on here?
This is a very clever idea. You see, the young lady in the middle, she's being groomed by the intelligence community to be one of their people, but she finds out that there's all sorts of duplicity going on. So she starts recruiting other young people like her to take them on. And so they come after them as well. And there's a picture that I sent you that it should have been the poster. Go ahead.
That's what I was going to say. This I saw this, and then the picture you sent, I was like, oh, this movie has this kind of action in it.
It has that kind of action. In other words, they were very smart to make that a picture. They were very stupid not to make it the poster.
Yeah.
Because when I put the poster up, because you know me, I will put up a Facebook post and saying in a week we're going to do it, and I put up posters of the movies, which included the Internship. But then a couple of days before we do it, and in this case it was yesterday, I put up action scenes without identifying them to get people excited.
Right.
Nobody reacted to the poster. Everybody reacted to that shot.
Yeah.
And I sort of said, guys, if you had made that the poster,
right,
you'd have a hit, because that other one is not, you notice on that other posters, there's no cast listed, there's no director listed, there's all this other stuff. So that moment in the movie is without question the best moment in the movie. It's interesting, and as long as they keep it short, you can this is a fast forward to the fights, as is Relentless, actually as is Oscar Shaw too. So enjoy.
All right. Now this one I'm hearing is actually a better movie than the first one, but since the first one had mixed reviews, a lot of people loved it, a lot of people were like, this one's not doing well in theater. And we're talking about 28 years later, The Bone
Temple. That is the reason that you said I don't agree with. I have my own theory as why it's not doing well.
Okay.
And that is, this is the first 28 years later, second 28 years later, third 28 years later. What were they all? What would you call them?
Zombie films.
Zombie films, but also horror films, right?
Yeah.
Zombie films are good too, because zombie films have their audience.
Right.
Yeah.
And horror films have their audience.
Yeah.
May I invoke the name Megan Part 2? The reason that this is not doing as well in the theaters is, I believe, the same reason that Megan Part 2 did not do well in the theaters. Because hell has no fury like a zombie or a horror fan scorned. When they go in, they want to see what they want to see. They don't want you to. This happened with Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors. They're like, don't improve these things. We don't go in to see better movies. We go in to see zombie or horror movies.
Who said that?
Huh?
Dream Warriors is amazing. Who said that?
Oh my God! The studio, watch the sequels. The producers immediately say, never do that again.
Oh my God, they're
always
idiots.
Keep it. Do not improve. Keep it on the same level, or make it a little worse.
God. They should all be fired for saying that. But okay.
But
What was
Megan Part 2 and 28 Bone. This one, a bone.
just not a lot of zombies in this? Totally different
No,
tone?
there's a lot of. What happens is it gets smarter and smarter. I mean, they should have known the moment this Ralph Fiennes is in the movie that
Right,
they'll want. Yeah, saw it recently. It is okay, but it's got to. But what is one thing that zombies don't have? Brains.
Brains.
What do they want to eat? They want to eat brains. So if you make a zombie movie with brains, it's kind of like you're going to alienate your core audience, and that's what this did. If you don't, and also people who don't like zombie movies will not go to a zombie movie, period. But here, that's what they needed. They needed the audience. This is a movie for people who hate zombie movies.
Oh, it's the anti-zombie film.
It is really good. I was disappointed. By the way, of course, it's the action film Autopsy, so I'm going to, there'll be spoilers. There'll be spoilers. There'll be spoilers. I was disappointed. I was unhappy with the ending. I understood the ending made perfect sense, etc. It fit well, but I sort of went, "Oh, I didn't want you to do that. I wanted to feel better." But no, they didn't want me to feel better, and so whatever. But if you don't like zombie movies or like classic, no brains zombie movies, this is worthwhile. So, it's smart and it gets smarter.
Right. Emily just posted. Did they try to make it kind of artsy or pretentious? Is that what happened here?
Not really, but it is more artistic, certainly. It's not really pretentious. They're trying to address it intelligently, and and also again, Ralph Fiennes. He's playing a scientist, and he does a wonderful performance. Everybody does a wonderful job. He finds a zombie at the beginning where he realizes he's different. It's like the zombies are getting smarter. Things are happening. And as such, it's kind of like, I could see it. There's a moment in the movie where I could see all the zombie fans in the audience going, "Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that. Give us our zombies without
Come on, Bud the Chud. The Chud.
Come on.
He was smart.
But yeah, it was worthwhile for me.
Okay.
But because of the sad ending, I'm sort of like, I'll think about the next one.
Could they end it here, or they're going to do another one?
Well, since it's not doing well in the theaters, they may have no choice but to end it here.
Right. Gotcha.
So we'll see what happens. We'll see if Netflix buys it.
What happened?
Did it come out too soon? Because it seemed like 28 years later happened. Then all of a sudden, boom, this one was out.
That's another issue that I noticed, because for a while I said, all right, I don't have to review that. I already saw that. And I went, oh no, this is a new one. Yeah. This is it came out 3 months ago or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good choice, Emily.
We're having fun with Chud over here.
Yeah.
All right. Now, the movie, all the other thumbnails for this movie reviews are, it's not as bad as War of the Worlds.
They are lying through their teeth. They are lying through their teeth. You know what this is? No, you know what? I knew immediately as soon as I started seeing those reviews.
Yeah.
I said, these are Pratt haters.
Oh.
These are Pratt haters, because if you go on Rotten Tomatoes and you go down the early reviews of all this is the most thing awful, it's just terrible, it's crap. You can kind of tell when the TikTok post is AI because of the technique around it. And it's the same thing now with these hateful reviews, especially for a movie that's not quite out yet, that hasn't been allowed to be reviewed officially yet. But then suddenly you get to the guys who can officially review this movie, and they're going, "What TF? What are you guys talking about? This was really good."
What? This was all right. Interesting.
The problem with this movie is the same problem for me as with Roof Man, which is that I believe Pratt does something almost halfway through this movie on the nose. It's like this movie is, I think, 1 hour and 42 minutes. And halfway through, he does something that made me sit up. He did something and we'll get to that. But this movie was I would have preferred if it had not been him not because I hate him for
Yeah,
some
yeah.
imagine. Half the time I'm trying to find out why everybody hates him, and then half the time they're saying he's woke, half the time they're saying he's MAGA. So whatever, he's caught between a rock and a hard place.
I
But
think it's the Pedro Pascal thing. I think that's what it is.
I mean,
He's everywhere. We're tired of seeing him. It's one of those things.
Pedro would have been great in this too, but I want somebody like the star of The Rookie in this. I want a famous cop actor to play this part.
Okay.
But this movie was made for me. I mean, Science Fiction Writers of America, Mystery Writers of America, the basic concept. He's on trial for the murder of his wife. He's a cop, and he helped institute Mercy, which is a terrible title, which is this AI programming that will, judge, jury, and execution you, embodied by Rebecca Ferguson.
Right.
How'd she do?
Awesome. She's awesome. I think the more I think about this movie, the more awesome the better it gets.
So it's a little similar to Minority Report a little bit?
No, Minority Report I hate.
No, I mean like the concept.
Plot-wise.
Concept.
Yeah, sort of like that. Maybe it was a version. Let's see. I'll give you the writer and the director. They're both foreign, and they both come at it from a different direction, and it's really involving. At first, I thought it was going to suck. I thought all the reviews were right, because when the Pratt character comes out of his sort of stupor and realizes that he's in the mercy chamber, attached to the chair, and he's got 90 minutes to save his life or be executed, he starts acting stupidly. I shouldn't be here. No, there's no way. You're making a mistake. And it's like, buddy, you helped institute this. You should not be being this stupid. But then she's cool. She's the best movie computer I've seen since HAL, except she does something that HAL doesn't do, which also addresses the elephant in the room, which is she starts to change. She starts to learn things. And when I mentioned that the middle moment, it just, Pratt does something. I loved him for the rest of the movie, because in the middle of it, he realizes that he is acting like an asshole. He realizes it, and he makes a noise. I want that noise on as my ringtone. I want that noise as an alert on the phone. See the movie just for that noise. I'm going to try to recreate it. Of course, he's locked to the chair by ankles and by wrists and by throat or whatever. And so he just goes, he starts to talk about that he's doing this wrong. And then he goes, and I went, and then when he comes back, he's changed. And from that moment on, he's Columbo. He's Dick Tracy.
Oh, okay.
He gets smart and keeps getting smarter. And he realizes, and I'm getting chills now just thinking about it. And she is programmed a certain way, but she's beginning to realize that this guy, not only did this guy help create her, and sort of like her brother, older brother, or younger brother, or her father, but he's making more and more sense in such a way that nobody else in that chair, because everybody else prior to him had been, sleazy killers.
Right.
He's a great detective. And so she's saying, I can't, when he's saying, move out of your programming, but AI, as we've learned with AI, anybody who's seen AI for the last 2 or 4, from 5 years ago to now, AI changes. AI gets better. And so does she. And I'm going, oh, this is so good. What a great show. There's only one thing I really didn't like about it, because the other thing that I loved about it is that everything is tied up. No loose ends. That's not true. There are 2 shoelaces that are loose ends that I wish that aren't vital to the plot, but they were introduced, and I wanted them addressed. And I'm hoping that there's a director's cut, because as you've noticed, guess what beat Avatar in the movie theaters last week?
What?
This movie.
Oh, wow.
Because what happened was, again, don't listen to the critics. Listen to me and everybody else who's actually seen it going, I mean, even my buddy who I went with, I said, how'd you like it? And he went, oh, I love that. So
Wow,
and he's completely different than me.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So basically, yeah.
All right, there you go. Mercy, legit sci-fi thriller. Check it out.
And mystery
Now,
thriller. And mystery. Play fair mystery.
Mystery.
I defy you to solve this one.
Ah, challenge.
Very smart.
Challenge. Okay. All right. Next up, Anubis's and Rick's favorite of all time. We got Jason Statham. He's talking about shelter here. That's right.
Let me tell you something. You should see there are posters because this is playing everywhere. There are places that it's already opened.
The other posters are cooler. I like the other posters.
You know what's going on here? And you
so
can also
good.
notice the one thing about, bring the poster up.
Okay.
All right, Phat, tell me the difference, the main difference in this poster from all the other posters. There's everybody, he has a weapon in every other poster. It's not that weapon.
Oh.
That weapon was, I swear, I'm betting you that weapon was put on by the studio or the producers.
Probably, yeah.
Make it look like a Statham movie.
Right.
I bet they also said, could you take off his beard too? Basically, this is not your regular old everyday Statham movie. It's still a Statham movie, but it's also more of a drama. Again, her safety, his mission. I mean, I don't believe he uses that weapon in the film. But they wanted him, you know what they were doing? They were giving him a big dick.
Yeah.
They were giving him a huge dick. Because, we'll get the Statham fans. Guess who directed this? Rick Wall. The guy who directed Greenland and Greenland 2.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
He's got two movies in January?
Yeah. And,
that's crazy.
And also, I'm sure that, Jason Statham was, talking to his friends like Gerald Butler, everybody on his level, because they're in the same level. They're not A stars, right? But they are the great B stars who never phone it in. And so he sort of went, I bet Jason, who should I get to direct this? And Gerald's going, I have a suggestion for you. So
look how much cooler this other poster is here.
Yeah, look at this. Go ahead.
Let me bring it up. Hold on.
Yeah. I wish I had, because they have.
That's so much better. That's so much. Look at that. That's so cool.
And even that's a little exaggerated. If you see the other foreign ones, he has a small gun. He has a small. He doesn't have a big dick. He has a regular sized dick. It's a little automatic, as I recall.
Yeah.
A James Bond gun.
Yeah, but it's so much cooler. Like there's personality in these posters.
It's still worth seeing. I'll see any Jason Statham movie.
Oh yeah, of course. All right. This next one I really enjoyed. I don't know what Rick's gonna think about it.
Now we're gonna come on Hi-Yah, right? We're doing Hi-Yah stuff. Yeah, baby. Well, go, baby.
You know what? Let's go ahead and do the Well Go USA. It's Well Go USA time. Let's check out the trailer. We're gonna do a live trailer reaction right here. It just dropped today, baby. Blades of the Guardians. Let me turn it up a little bit here, a little bit. That's right. The return of Yuen Wu-ping, Jet Li coming out of retirement. Nicholas Jing Wu. Let's go.
Wu Jing, yeah. Yay.
Oh.
Wu Jing, yay. Returns to the genre. Jet Li. And all these other great old actors.
Nice.
Yo, this music is fire.
I like the outfits.
Oh!
Now you'll
I
also
want
notice
the soundtrack.
You notice this is the modern Chinese movie. Every imaginable technique is in it. They don't do kung fu movies anymore.
Woo!
Yeah, baby. And Welgo has it, so we'll get to see it.
Oh, fire.
Yep.
Fire. Let's scratch the itch. Oh, yeah, we're doing it right now. Scratch the itch. Oh, man. Yo. Well, Go USA never lets us down. That is, woo, I can't wait. I cannot wait.
That looked awesome.
Excuse me. I'm looking forward.
There you go.
Watching.
Good boy. Good boy. You
Yeah.
can be taught. You can be taught.
You can be taught. But yeah, Blades of the Guardians, based off of the Chinese anime, or the Donghua. Is that, I'm saying it wrong, Anubis? Donghua or Donghua, something like that. That's what their anime is. And that anime looks amazing.
Yes.
So this is a live action of that. So yeah.
Yeah, but it's the same. What they're doing now, again, they found the way around, and we'll be talking about this a lot when we get to Blade of Fury. The new style of Chinese martial art action is not kung fu, because again, the government was looking down on that. So what they've combined now, because of the modern AI, because of the modern visual effects and all the rest of it, it's not wushu, it's not wuxia, it's all of it. It's wuxia, it's wuxia. It's because you'll notice there was stuff where people were floating. You'll notice there was a lot of artificial backgrounds, but they're doing their thing and they're combining it all for a whole new style of enjoyable action. Because most of the time when they did all that fake stuff before and all the wire stuff, I'd go, oh, I want to see them do it really. But they're doing it with the wires, but not with wires, of course. They're doing it with an AI instead, or the visual effects. Right. Rather than wires, and they're using AI to hide the wires to make it more natural and more. So the poor actors. That's why one of the reasons Jet Li came back, because he doesn't have to be damaged anymore. They got him covered. He just has to move.
Right, but you could still see moments in the trailer where they're doing fight choreography.
Well, of course, but they're not doing it in such a way that they're going to fall off something or they're going to break something.
Right,
because they have all this protection.
Right.
So that's awesome. So let us move on.
We have a guest star here.
Who's that? Oh, baby.
Neko.
Oh.
You see anybody?
I'm taking over the show, God damn it.
And well, she should.
All right.
You know who she is? That's Neko?
That's little Neko there. Yep. That's little Neko.
No, that's not little Neko. That's Revolver Neko.
Yeah, I like that.
She's introducing.
That's right.
6 claws, 1 mission.
Good job, Neko. Good job.
6 whiskers, 1 mission.
I loved this movie. I really enjoyed it a lot. But everything is perfect about this movie. The acting, set design, cinematography, the score, the haunting score, the action, everything is perfect. I would give this 2 thumbs up. If I have to be nitpicky, you could shave off 30 minutes. You could shave off 20 minutes.
You could.
Yeah.
But what's great about this movie is you don't have to.
Right. You don't. I was not bored.
Yeah.
So it's not like I was bored.
Right.
But this was great, man. Oh man. And this was just it's not a nonstop action thrill ride type of movie. There's only really 3 major action shootouts.
Mm-hmm.
Is that on Hi-Yah yet?
Man, they're good. I
don't think it's on Hi-Yah yet, but it will be soon.
Yeah.
No, Hi-Yah's doing some really weird stuff, which we'll get to in a moment.
Yeah. I love this movie. 2 thumbs up for me for
I did too. And that's the point. I don't mind when it's too long. I mind when the extra 30 minutes is not necessary. And in this movie, all of it is watchable. All of it is engrossing. All of it is interesting.
So good. So good. Yeah.
It's 2 hours and 19 minutes, and I wouldn't have them cut anything. It came from 2023. It's Asao Yukisada, and even though it has an ending that seems to be a little long, I didn't mind because I wanted it to go. So there you go.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, great stuff. Definitely check it out, guys, when you get a chance. Revolver Lily is really, really, really good.
It is.
All right. Blade of Fury. Now, Nubis, you saw this one too.
Yes, I did.
This looked awesome. How is it?
Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was good.
It was. This is where I coined, when I watched this twice. This is where I coined the concept of the wushu shaw, because this movie has 2 action directors and 2 choreographers, 4 altogether for the action. And when you see it, you'll understand why. It is, let's see, it's Kin Peng Fei, who also directed Fight Against Evil 1 and 2. He started as a stuntman in Chinese cinema. He was a stuntman in Red Cliff 1 and 2. So he loves his wushu sha. He loves his wusha shu. And he does it. This movie is, the action sequences in this movie are so good. That's why I had to watch them twice, because I tell you, anybody who wants to choreograph and especially film action scenes, study this movie.
Nice.
Study this movie. It's the way they use the camera, the ways they use the editing, the way they use the action is just like this guy, Kin Peng Fei, I'm going to be watching everything he does, because he knows, not only does he know martial arts and wuxia and wushu, he knows how to film it to make it increase. He like the guy who made the Zumi, I think the female ninja, the Kunoichi movie. He uses he uses the camera as a weapon.
Nice, I like that.
That was the quote that he said, because his star had never had any training in martial arts. They said, "How are you going to make her look good?" He says, "I use my camera as a weapon."
Oh, right, Azumi, yeah.
And here in Blade and Fury, it's the same thing. And also the other thing that's happening is that this movie and the next one we're going to be talking, not the next one, but the one we're going to talk about soon, the one that surprised me, the one that Hi-Yah and did not even give me warning for. I was going to go back and watch more from Blade and Fury last night, and suddenly they had a brand new movie there, which we'll talk to in a little bit. I'm going, where did that come from? And again, it too, the story is drenched in pain and agony and sadism and viciousness and tragedy and horror. But I tell you, amazing, amazing fight scenes, because the hero in this one, he's an anti-hero, the leading character. He's a bounty hunter. And it's not a hitman, which was also a relief from me, but he had to fight against every other bounty hunter in the country.
That's awesome, though. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and they're all sadistic monsters.
Now, that's a poster.
Yeah.
That's a poster. That makes me want to see the movie.
This movie does, that poster, and this movie does not lie. Acting is great. Action is great. The story, I'm beginning, there are things about the story that I was sort of like, I wish they had done that a little differently, but for the most part, no. I'll probably see it a third time.
Right.
Anyway.
Well, thanks, Kevin. He's saying congrats for the 30K. Appreciate it, brother. We have a question here from Lizard King, Rick. Yeah. Is this in the same universe as Eye for an Eye?
Well, since you said it, originally I was not going to spoil it, but the last shot of this movie thrilled the crap out of me. To answer your question, yes, it is.
Oh, yes.
Yes, it is.
Oh, I'm excited.
Because
I'm excited.
Our guy kills everybody else, gets away. And I figured that was great. He'd go off and live peacefully in life.
Yeah.
And the last shot is that we saw a horse somebody's riding really, really close. And he's passing a tavern. And there's a person sitting at the table on the outside. And he throws him a scroll. And the guy just goes boom, without moving his head, without looking. And I went, And then he goes down, he opens it up. It's another bounty hunter thing for our hero, saying, go get this guy.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
this guy has the long hat, and he raises his head,
Yes.
and but then behind him, on the scroll, it's Zimai, and they have the name of the character, and that's the end of the movie.
Oh,
So it's
yes.
gonna have a sequel where the blind swordsman goes after the.
Oh man!
That's
All right,
great.
Woo!
Yeah,
we could stop the episode right now. I'm good.
I was tempted to leave it to last. I have to admit.
That's all good. That's all good.
Yeah, definitely.
All right,
it.
Sweet.
But don't definitely watch the next one.
Don't watch the next one.
Not necessarily. You'll still have a very, very good time.
Right.
But but do whatever you do, yeah, and they should, and you should.
We did already.
But don't see this in a double feature with New Dragon Gate Inn. Don't see Blade of Fury with a double feature with that. Yeah. There's not even a picture. This is the only thing I could find from illustration. And this is a good example of the movie. It's another one of these, because here's the difference. Blade of Fury Blade of Fury also originally showed up on HIYAH. And this showed up on HIYAH, the Chinese streaming service.
Right.
And of course HIYAH gives them all the freedom. And so some people take that freedom and make Blade of Fury. And some people take that freedom and make New Dragon Gate Inn, Heroes Awakening. You already know that it's an amateur because the title goes on and on and on and on and on. What are we going to call it? Well, let's call it Dragon Gate Inn. Let's call it New Dragon. Let's call it Hero. And the movie is like that too. They're playing in the sandbox. It's clearly not. Originally, it's a Dragon Gate Inn, but the inn is on a boat. The inn is on a boat. And they say, well, that's different.
Yeah.
The dragons are all CGI, and obviously so. This is a kitchen sink, anything goes movie. And as such, it's 90 minutes, you'll be fine.
Okay.
If after you see Blade of Fury and Revolver Lily, you're exhausted, then you can see Dragon Gate Inn. It'll cheer you up.
Okay.
But then you could also see a great double feature, real yin yang, same plot, real yin yang though, is To Live Through Death.
Sold already because of who's on the poster here. Already sold. Two legends going head to head. I'm there. I don't even need to know what the movie's about. Lewis, yeah. Lewis fan versus Andy on.
Yep.
Take my money.
And you should.
Yeah.
I would recommend that you see that first and then Blade of Fury.
Okay.
Because the ending of this also, the ending of To Live Through Death also made me sad. And also, you will love To Live Through Death. Yes, take their money because Blade of Fury is smart ass and wise ass.
Okay.
Guess what To Live Through Death is?
Badass.
Bad.
I'm yin to Rick's yang.
There's Louis Fon. There's Andy On. They can do stuff with open hands. They refuse. Look at that shot. That's probably my favorite fight scene in the movie. In the kitchen. It's the kitchen fight scene. But again, nobody's opening their fists. They are so pissed all the time. All of them are incredibly angry all the time. And so that's how they fight. And it's still, it gets super weird. Again, it's another one of these movies where, let's victimize children. Let's victimize children. And that's another reason for them to be angry.
Right.
But there's somebody who survives on that poster.
Okay. I would think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would think. But yeah, both of these, Blade and this, is also both on Hi-Yah right now.
Right.
I checked for Revolver Lily Anubis. It's not in Hi-Yah yet.
Right.
But it's on Prime and stuff like that. So
right.
Gotcha.
It's a classier movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, I tell you, To Live Through Death just showed up yesterday. It was like, they didn't say coming soon or anything. Matter of fact, they seem to have thought they were going to take Real Kung Fu, which is a Yun Biao thing that they've been advertising for a while on HIYAH, coming soon, coming soon, coming soon. But that didn't show up. To Live Through Death showed up. So,
right.
Whatever. All right, so we're off of HIYAH now.
Yes.
So let's say bye-ya.
Bye-ya to HIYAH. And now we are on Disney. We're on Disney Plus. And before we get to the Disney, we're gonna check out live the brand new Daredevil Born Again Season 2 teaser trailer. Let's go and check it out right now. Let's continue the fun. And move it back a little bit.
Going on in his brain.
Oh, okay.
That's where Foggy comes.
All right, because I was getting scared there. I mean, as much as I enjoy the Foggy character, I was like, "Oh no, did they pull a bullshit?" All right, cool.
No.
All right, I'm down. I mean,
yes, you are.
I enjoyed the first season. There were parts of that first season. Everything with him and Frank Castle was gold. There were parts of that first season where I was like, "This is the greatest show ever," but then there were other parts of that first season where I was just like, "I hate this. I hate this character. I want her to die. I hate this." So hopefully, I enjoy this season all the way through, and I'm not annoyed.
If Wonder Man
okay
is any example, this is what happens when the filmmakers are not being sabotaged by the producer or the studio head in the editing room. Wonder Man is so smart, so entertaining. It shouldn't be on this show because there's only one action scene in the whole thing. And that's in the 5th episode. It's worthwhile, but everything in this is worthwhile. I mean, you see something like this and you wonder where that other shit came from. In other words, because of the shit that we've had to deal with during an era that should go unnamed, we forgot how great that first 10 years was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're sort of like saying, "Oh no, they've completely lost it." And I'm sitting there going, where did Eternals come from? How could they have made Endgame and then made this?
Right.
And there's only one answer usually. 75% of the time, it's always one answer. It's producer and studio interference. It's purposeful.
Mm-hmm.
And so more and more that I saw, the more I realized, yes, it was purposeful. But then somebody came back and somebody said, "We're going to have to fix this." And they kept trying to fix this. And finally, Wonder Man comes out and they went, "Hope. There's hope for the future."
I saw the trailer and I was like, "This looks really interesting." Because I know the character is like, he's an actor. He wants to be an actor. But then he ends up becoming a superhero later. Is that how?
No, that's not. In other words,
okay.
Yes, you said you found it interesting.
The trailer,
great thing about it, yes, the trailer may be interesting. The great thing about the series is that it's entertaining.
All right.
Every single moment is entertaining. That's the only action scene I could have seen. Otherwise, I just would have had people standing there. Because he's just, if you want some spoilers, he's not a guy who wants to be an actor who becomes a superhero. He's a secret superhero who wants to become an actor.
Okay.
Because you're not allowed to be in a superhero in movies anymore.
Right.
So he's trying to keep it covered up, and it's entertaining.
I was wondering what happened to Black Manta. But cool. All right. Hopefully we get more seasons of Wonder Man. All right, cool. All right.
Enjoy the first one.
Cool.
Now we're off of Disney. By the way, I wanted to ask the viewers: has anybody seen the new season of Percy Jackson and the Olympians? Because I suddenly realized that I forgot all about it, and it actually, by all rights, it's action stuff. It should be reviewed on this show. So I'm going to let you, the audience, do that. If anybody's seen it,
Yeah, let me know, chat. Let us know if you guys have seen the new Percy Jackson.
Yeah, and put a G on Kung.
Yeah,
Put a G on
he,
Kung.
he
My
fixed it
question
right
to
here.
you, though, okay?
Yeah, thank you, Nate.
I didn't like the movie, so is the series better? Because I've heard through other sources the series is much better than the movies.
That's what I've heard. All right, so nobody's seen it. So let's pretend I never mentioned it. So you'll never even notice we're not talking.
But you want to answer Anubis's question real quick? Why is the show worth? He didn't like the movie, so he's saying is the show worth?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Oh,
okay.
That's why I'm asking them. If I had seen it, I would have told you what I thought.
Right.
I've seen the commercials, and I'm sort of like going, "This isn't for me," but it still might be good.
Okay.
But be that as it may, what I have seen, however, is the next one, which is a classic Prime original. There's some
in rainbow colors.
I would strongly recommend you see. This is a double feature with The Rip.
Okay.
In other words, The Rip. That's basically. I think there was a bet. I think somebody from Netflix said, "I'm going to make this movie with Affleck and Damon," and the other guy went, "Well, I'm going to make a movie with Momoa and Batista."
Yeah.
Well, let's do it together and have it come out at the same time. And this way, and you make it as Netflix as you can, and I'll make it as Amazon Prime as I can. And that's exactly what happens.
They're two different tones, though, right? One's kind of
that's the point.
comedy.
Amazon Prime has always, for their kind of dumb action movies, they have all sorts. They have rip-off movies like their version of Lord of the Rings, and now their version of whatever the next thing they're going to do. But yeah, take a look at that shot. Take a look at that poster. You know what you're getting. But then, if you take a look at the poster for the RIP or the RIP, it's kind of like you also know. Again, they're being a little subtle about that one because it is the director of A-Team and The Gray and Shadow Force and Smoking Aces.
Yeah.
And Narc. However, it's very much a balance. You could see that Affleck and Damon had power on set because it is. Did you have the picture? As soon as I saw this, I started watching it, and then this happened. Ben Affleck's brother shows up, and he's an internal affairs officer. Do you recognize who that is?
It's Scott Adkins, right?
It's Scott Adkins. And they have an awesome fight.
Nice. All right.
And my only disappointment in that whole movie was he doesn't come back. I mean, he does come back at the very end, but he doesn't come back as a fighter. I mean, they don't have a rematch or anything.
Yeah.
It was a great fight. The movie is a great little cop thriller with more brains and more charisma. While Wrecking Crew is like, let's blow shit up and let's not be affected by it in any way. Let's do, weightless Gatling's machine guns.
Walking away from explosions, I'm assuming, all that stuff.
Running toward explosions. Just they have to the point where I think they're self-aware. I think they were self-aware because Bautista, who I've met, I haven't met Momoa.
Yeah.
These guys are self-aware.
Oh yeah.
And it's kind of we're just going to have fun.
Cool. I'm down.
So again, that would also make a great double feature.
Okay, cool. But anything else to say about the RIP?
It's good. I mean, it is a pure cop thing. It is a combination of the guys who make it. It is badass. I mean,
it's more crime thriller than
absolutely
action,
crime thriller.
right?
No, it's action, but it's but it's all shooting.
Okay.
It's fighting. Scott Adkins is in it.
Right. Yeah.
That's a fight right there. No, and also the direction is very good. The opening is really cool when a character who's leading off the plot line gets ambushed. And I'm standing at home watching on my screen, and I usually, when I watch an action movie, even if it's Blade of Fury, whatever, I'll watch it like this. But when they ambush her, I did this.
Yeah.
It surprised me. I mean, so they're and the same thing with everything's edited really well and shot really well and literally shot for both things, shot with the camera and shot with the guns. So yeah,
Nice.
it's an action movie.
Cool. The Rip.
The
I
Rip.
definitely got to watch that as well. All right, we've reached the end here really quick. It's time for Rick's recap. Well, hold on, there's a comment here.
You guys can all
The Gray was
too.
good. Haven't seen Narc yet. Emily, please
see the Rip.
Please tell me that you saw the end credit scene in The Gray. Please tell me, because I met people who really like The Gray, and I met people that hate The Gray because of the abrupt ending, and it goes to credits, and they have no idea about the scene after the end credits. So let me know. I'm just curious. There we go. Scott Atkins was great in The Rip. What's up, David?
Yeah.
Good to see. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Now, Rick's recap. Thank you guys for just showing up right now. We're going to do a quick Rick's recap before we wrap it up. Up first, Lupin the Third. Bam. That's right.
Oh, wait a minute. I did that wrong. Two threes up.
There you go.
Lupin the Third up.
There you go. And the butt. All right. We get a tilted thumb. There we go. Oscar Shaw. It's not going to win any Oscars.
He's struggling with that one. He's like shaking.
He's shaking.
He's not going to win any Shaw either. Yeah.
Relentless. Okay, that's better than Oscar Shaw. Look at that.
I have to come up with a hand motion for fast forward to the fights.
Okay, yeah.
So I'll do this and then I'll do this.
Yeah.
You should do the five.
Yeah, that's right. Fast forward to the fights.
Internship.
Fast forward to her one jump.
All right. Bone Temple.
Not for horror fans.
Okay.
For movie fans, drama fans.
Okay. Mercy. There we go. Thumb up for Mercy. Shelter. That's pretty good. Revolver Lily. All right. I can chime in on that one, man. How
That's
cool
right.
is that? Blade of Fury.
Boom, 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 boom.
Let's go. Dragon Gate Inn. What was this one again? To Live Through Death, or what was it?
To live through death. What a weird title. But yeah.
All right, we get the thumb. Wonder Man. Oh, we get the the double thumbs.
Marvel's back.
And we're going to do them both. The Wrecking Crew and the Rip.
Well, then in that case, Wrecking Crew.
Okay.
Rip.
All right. We get the thumb up. All right. Oh, here we go. Yes. Please go back and watch the end credits. And it was pure luck. I discovered the end credit scene. I was watching The Gray. It ended. The credits were going, and I was on my phone checking stuff. And then the scene happened at the end, and it blew my mind. I was like, really? So yeah, check that out. I always have to tell people when they watch The Gray. All right. Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and wrap it up for today. Thank you all for watching. Thanks so much for the continued support. 30K. Let's go to 40K, baby. Oh, yeah. Big shout out to all our channel members and patrons. And y'all know what you need to do. Click on the links below. Follow Anubis on the Metal Tavern podcast, The Ghouls of Midnight Sun. Follow Rick below. And you guys know what you need to do. If you want to check out that shop, click on the link below. Get exclusive movie memorabilia. We're talking about Jet Li autographs, posters, all kinds of cool stuff. So you guys know what you need to do.
You want a piece of me?
You want a piece of me?
You want a piece of me?
Oh, you want a piece of me?
You want a piece of me? You want a piece of me?
You got it!
Get a piece of Rick.
Yeah, baby. Oh, and also in 2 hours from now at 6 p.m. Pacific time, my Masters of the Universe teaser trailer reaction video is going to be going live in 2 hours. So if you want to see the hilariosity and the fun, check it out. 6 o'clock. See you guys there. Take care, guys.
Mwah.